Kobe,
What's up?
what do you think of this one?
This one is, you're so close. This is the best one yet.
You can't say that.
Oh, I just did.
I know. Good morning, everybody. This is Drew from Atlantis, and we are here in Morristown, New Jersey, about to help a customer finish what he started, do some edge work around the top layer of the pond, clean it up a bit, make sure the skimmer was hooked up correctly, run the plumbing, and then build an awesome waterfall and stream from about 12 feet back at meanders down into the edge of the pond. I think he did a fantastic job. I mean, he's got fish caves over in the corner. He's got nice stonework and ledges all the way from the bottom up to the top. What he needed our help with is just finishing this top edge to meet the grade of where a new patio will eventually be. And then around this corner right here is where a waterfall is going to enter into the pond. So we're gonna go back about 12 feet. We've got the biofall set up there. It's gonna be 3 foot above water level and about 12 feet long. So that's gonna give us plenty of length to do a little bit of curving and have 3 drops from the lip of the biofalls into the pond. So what we're also gonna do, since we have to elevate that, we're gonna drop in 2 stone steppers right along the edge of this brick wall here, just to help you with that transition up to the grade of where the waterfall will be. Nice big boulders will edge out and frame in our waterfall, and then the steps will fit right in between that. He does have an issue here with rodents, and specifically with chipmunks. So he took the precaution and opted for us to use the concrete cloth in the construction of this waterfall because he doesn't want any issues. He's dug this pond actually now twice by himself. Most all of these rocks came out of the ground, so him and his friends and kids really wrestled all of that stuff to get it out of the ground. This pond dug. He's got all the other components that we need, so we're just gonna put this together and deliver what he wanted to create himself with a little bit of help. So I'm working on connecting the plumbing out of the backside of the skimmer so we can run it up towards that biofalls. And since we did not install this, I'm just gonna do a thorough check to make sure all of the components, the bulkheads, the fittings, the overflow, everything was installed properly, so we're not gonna have any issues in the future. So one thing I noticed, and it's one thing that we do on all of our installations, we put a bead of silicone on the threads of our overflow. This way it actually allows the water to fill up to its maximum capacity, and then when it's too full, utilizes this opening to overflow. I'm actually pretty glad that we are checking this as thorough as we are, because I found that both of the bulkheads, although they look like they were installed properly, as I checked a little bit closer, I realized that they were installed incorrectly, which isn't a terrible thing. However, this would definitely have been an area where water would have slowly leaked out. And the reason for that is because the bulkhead comes with 2 kind of washers. There's a rubber one and a plastic one. Now the rubber one is supposed to be on the water side of the skimmer, and that squeezes and makes the seal against this surface. But by putting both of them together, it's not gonna make that super tight seal. So I'm gonna loosen this. I had to cut off the fitting and the tube that he ran for his overflow so I could get it out and reinstall it correctly. So I'm gonna disconnect this, put that second plastic washer on the outside, which will allow me to tighten this, get it really snug with that rubber fitting on the inside, making it watertight. I already did it on this one here, so I'll do it on this one, and then we should be good to go. So we have got this pond rocked in, and the waterfall and streaming areas are already in progress. So this edge just about finished. Probably gonna put 1 or 2 more outcropping rocks just to kind of tie it into that retaining wall. But we got all our plumbing run underneath there, hooked up inside the biofalls. Everything is hooked up correctly now. This side we're leaving open because the customer did decide he's gonna want some lighting. So we're gonna be running all of our light whips up this side and then make all of our connections and run the wires back over to the outlet. So just by mixing in some big boulders with the smaller ones that the customer put in really helps give all of these edges a nice natural look. It also kind of expanded or widened the entire footprint of the pond by just using those and stretching it out to really give this thing a pretty unique shape. It kind of hooks around this way, shoots back in a little bit, and then has a nice curve like this before it wraps in right in front of the skimmer. So lots to do, but we already got a lot accomplished just with the 3 of us here. One machine just to get this thing and some of these rocks placed in. We've also got 2 steppers over on that side just to get us up to that higher elevation to where that biofalls will be sunk into the ground and starting our waterfall. So lots done so far, but still a good amount of work to get done tomorrow. But we are ready for it, and so is the customer. He is so excited that we're here. He's already blown away with just what we've done so far in the pond. Not even any much work in the waterfall, but it's fantastic. Good morning, day 2 on this pond completion waterfall build. We are here and I want to show you, before they totally cover it, the concrete cloth that we're laying under all of the waterfalls to prevent any damage from little chewy little chipmunks or any other critters that might want to make home under this waterfall. So concrete cloth is about a 1/4 inch thick fabric infused with a concrete powder. What this will do is form an impenetrable barrier between the underlayment and liner and the soil below it. So it will deter any critters who want to burrow and try to nest underneath this waterfall from being able to chew through this, and especially through the liner. So we opted to use this as insurance to protect the work we're doing, and it works real well. All of our edging is complete. Colby is working on making some lighting connections here in this junction box. We have a second junction box over here for the pond. Once this biofalls has got its rock tray in and all the filter media, we're gonna basically disguise that entire top ring so it's gonna blend right into the side of this retaining wall. That stonework just kind of flows down from up there, possibly giving the illusion of an underground spring that's just flowing all the way down this way and then into the pond. So we are super close. I know Colby's excited, right? So excited! I'm excited too. So hang tight, guys. It'll be done in just a few seconds. We spent a good amount of time rinsing this out. The gravel always has a bunch of silt on it, so even though we spent all that time cleaning it, it will be a little bit cloudy for the first couple of days, but after that it all settles out, the filters start to do what they're supposed to, and the water clears up. But I can't be happier with how this turned out. From what we started with, although it was a great foundation, we had to put our signature touch onto the edge work. In the pond a little bit, we put in lights, and then we created an incredible waterfall and stream on this pond.
Oh god.
Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is...
Oh man. Wow. Go. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, look at the lights. How do you put lights on? Oh, this is awesome. Look at the lights. That's so How do you put lights in here? I don't know. Oh, that's cool.
This isn't gonna do it justice because no one's gonna really see what it looked like before. This is like a really weird space. Everything's totally landscaped and does not look natural. And this thing looks like it's been here for, looks like a tree fell down. Tree didn't fall down, you got it out of the woods.